And the Patriots beat the Jets, or more realistically, they didn't lose to the Jets. It wasn't without controversy, though. With 8 minutes to go, Austin Seferian-Jenkins had a touchdown called back, changed to a touchback. Patriots go on to win 24-17. Jenkins was asked about the play after the game.
I let my team down in that situation. Next time I got to stress better ball security so I can get it. I feel like I scored, but at the end of the day, that's what the ref called. I'm going with what the ref said. They make the calls, and I've got to have better ball security, and I've got to review the tape and make sure I make the necessary corrections so that doesn't happen again.
So, Cece, I want to know whether you think that the Patriots should feel – do you think they should feel good about this team and this win, or, they barely beat the Jets? This isn't one of those, pound your chest, feel good about it kind of wins, and they barely escaped, too.
No, I think the Patriots are realists, though. They realize these divisional games are very tough. Tom Brady, in his interviews before the game, he said every time he travels south to New Jersey, they're always tough battles. They're not happy for the style for which they went about getting there, all right? Because they have no margin of error. You would think by this time in the season, they would have some type of continuity. They would have some type of theme for how they're going to do business. And right now, we don't know. Besides Gronk and Brady, we don't know what can we depend on. The defense, they shut down the run. They couldn't even shut down the pass for the Jets, one of the worst NFL offenses that they're going to see. So, no, the question mark, they didn't answer more questions than questions were presented for them going forward. This is the real New England Patriots, and I'm very concerned. I literally have zero confidence when I'm watching the Patriots play. When I'm watching a game at home and I don't like where it's going, or when I watch a movie and I get up to the point where I don't like, I switch it. I'll come back to it, but I'll just switch it. I was on a plane yesterday watching this game. There's nowhere to go. I was sitting in a seat watching this game. No part of this game gave me any confidence whatsoever. So then I went and I did something that I can't even believe I'm going to do, and you're going to kill me for it. But I went and I looked at all the games they won, because I never felt confident at all. And this is what it was. Pats beat the Saints after 10 days of rest. They beat the Texans by 3 points. They beat the Bucs by 5, and they just barely beat the Jets by a touchdown. Yeah. I was right. I have zero confidence because they seemingly don't have it. They eke out every single win they had. They're barely there.
The Pats.
I'm never going to do that again, by the way.
The Pats have played 6 games this year. One of them they were in control of throughout was a clear victory, the game against the Saints. Every other game they've played, now the ones they've lost, they could have won. So, it's gone about the way it should have. You win, lose about half your close games. But what were we concerned about? Biggest thing we were concerned about going into this game for the Pats, the defense.
Yes.
Oh, well, they held the Jets 17 points. They still gave up 400 yards of offense. 6 straight games. The Jets had just played the Browns. The Browns held the Jets to 212 yards of offense. 212, They put up 408 on the Patriots. What else were we concerned of? Man, if Tom Brady stops playing at this MVP caliber level, what's the offense going to look like? Well, we saw it yesterday. The offense looked a little squeaky, a little leaky. Now, Gronk was very good, but Brady, even with 10 days off from their last Thursday night game, he had his worst game of the season, or the worst game since week 1. It looked like those hits, CC, were starting to pile up as we saw them pile up last season.
Right. One thing you need to watch with New England, watch Malcolm Butler. Watch how his performance has gone down defensively in man-to-man coverage, not necessarily dependable the way he used to be. And, Dion Lewis, him emerging as maybe their go-to running back, also running in between tackles more than they have before. We know he's a competent receiver out of the backfield, but giving him the actual football might be something we'll see going forward with the Pats.
And Jenna, next week, Falcons, Pats, two teams that were in the Super Bowl that both this year have winning records, but with real question marks. If the Pats defense is what it was, if you give up 408 to Josh McCown and the Jets, what are you giving up to Matt Ryan and the Falcons? What do you? If you're letting the Jets get after you, what's Vic Beasley going to do? Those are fair questions, real questions.
And you should go to commercial break thinking about how you're going to answer those questions, Nick.
Tomorrow.
We're going to be back tomorrow morning, 6:30 Eastern. Stay right here because Undisputed.
I got to send this to my guy.